definitely motivation is needed. Yesterday, chaos erupted right and left, and I didn't live stream, and it stuck with me. And I almost live streamed at like midnight, and I didn't. I just went to bed and got rest. So today, let's see. Today, I needed motivation again today. So here I go. Let's change the shot because we can. So yeah, I've got to work out. I've got to exercise. I can't let life get in the way of my exercising. Exercising is top priority. I think it should be. Let me get the broken through the snow because my tripod has to go on this big, huge snowbank. Okay, there we go. Let's go with this shot right here. That's pretty good, eh? All right. Well, actually, no, it's not going to be good because my face will be covered with the whatchamacall. Okay, we'll go this way. Sorry. I'm taking forever. Get a shot together. Okay, there we go. Good enough. Let's go. Exercise. Spring is here. It's past New Year's resolution time. It's time to be exercising, getting fit because we gotta wear summer clothes, right? Spring is here. Okay, audio's working. We got Tom. Go, go, go. Yes, Tom. I am trying my hardest to stay motivated. Yesterday was a very rough day. It was a very, 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 very rough day. And I did not get done what I needed to get done, and I allowed it to affect my workout and my just getting my 5 minutes of me time and fresh air. Yes, Tom says I need motivation too. Yeah, it's that time where I needed motivation yesterday just to put my hand up and stop the chaos and just do me for 5 minutes. So today, I almost wanted to cop out and put a post up and say, I'm tired, which I am tired, but I'm not too tired to come outside for 5 minutes to get a fresh air and get on my exercise bike and my Nordic track. So you guys are the ones that give me the motivation. So I'm glad that in return, hopefully I can give you guys motivation since you're giving it to me. And last night, like I said, right around midnight, 11:30 p.m. last night, I thought I should just go outside and do my 5 minutes of me time. So in the future, when I miss a live stream, because of chaos erupting, I'm still not going to let it affect my me time. This is my me time, coming out here for 5 minutes, even if I'm just talking outside for 5 minutes. It's important to set aside me time for yourselves every day too, so that can get paid forward to everybody else. Yes, thumbs up. Tom, how are your TIFAs? Are your gums healing up? Is it getting better? I was thinking about that because last night I was having a phantom pain right here when I was eating some Sour Patch candies with my grandchildren last night, because I went and saw my grandchildren and my daughter last night. It was so awesome. That was the best part of the day. Oh, bye. One of the kiddos is going. Lillian Jones. Hey, Katie. Hey, Lillian. How you do? But anyway, I had a phantom pain where I don't have any teeth. And it was weird. And I knew it was a phantom pain. So bizarre to have that, like the sweet or the icy cold searing pain. Tom says, I have been too busy. I accidentally left them on the other side of the country. Oh, you left your teeth somewhere? Wait, I've confuzzled now. Oh, I heard a new term. Watching a guy from the UK, he said about that guy in the Philippines who is being detained. What's his name? Vladimirsky. I can't remember. What is his name? Anyway, he's a Russian American. Don't know if he's Americanized. God, I forget his name. But anyway, what was I going to say about him? Oh, this YouTuber was saying, well, he's just a proper prat. It's P-R-A-T, prat. Is that a bad word or just like a bad bloke? I'm curious to know if I'm saying a naughty word or not. They're in storage. Oh, you left your teepas in storage. But are your gums healing up? Are they getting better? That's important, is the gums healing. Tom says, but yet to find somewhere to move, so I'm still homeless and searching. Are you in the Airbnb? Yeah, Pratt, P-R-A-T-T. What does it mean? It's a lighthearted way to say an idiot. Okay, so I could say Pratt. It was a word I'd never heard. I was like, oh, that's a cool word. Pratt. He's a proper Pratt. Cool. So I knew I had to ask somebody in the UK for the translation. Oh, goodness. It's being an intentional idiot. Yes. That you know the YouTuber I'm talking about, the one in the Philippines, the Russian guy. What's his name? He's detained. He's probably going to spend a lot of time in Philippine jail. Rightfully so, because he did some stupid, dumb things intentionally. I wish I could think of his name. Oh, what is it? Like Vladimir or something like that. Lillian, keep going. You can do it. I'm leaving. Have a good stream. Thank you, Lillian. Thanks for popping by. Got to get my exercise going. Little mommy. Hey, little mommy. The other day, I watched a few of your videos while I was eating. Little mommy makes videos where she's eating delicious food. Every time she makes me hungry. So when I saw you had some shorts up and you had food, I was like, wait, hold that thought. Went and got my food. Then I watched it while eating. I was eating a Snickers bar of all things, a frozen Snickers bar, and I was very happy. Juby Remington, hey, how you do? Little mommy says, ha, laugh out loud. Aw, thanks. You're welcome, little mommy. Hello, everyone's to little mommy. Yeah, she makes fun videos. Lots of fun videos of the super duper good shopping prices you have in your area. We don't have a Family Dollar or General Dollar store. Nowhere in Alaska, we don't have that. And then you eat those yummy wings. You always make me want to have wings. My husband works in managing 3 restaurants. And so I could have wings as much as I want. But man, make me want to go call him up and say, bring some wings home because little mommy got me wanting some. You got a girlfriend, Remington. Oh my gosh, congratulations. Wonderful. Oh, that's so sweet. Treat her right. Be a gentleman, okay? And if you need any advice, there's a lot of wise people on here. Yay, says Tom. Lots of nice people on here that can give you good practical advice. Basically, be respectful. Yes, young love. Be respectful. Be a respectful young man. And treat your girlfriend with decency and respect. And have fun. Yes. Yes, be nice to each other. Get to know each other. Be friends. A foundation of friendship is so important at your young age. Peer pressure, ignore it. Because the time you're of this age goes by so fast. Before you know it, you'll be an adult. So don't succumb to peer pressure. Just be you. And let your girlfriend be who she is too. Yes, be nice to each other. It's a beautiful sentiment. Woo! It's above freezing here today. The tarp, let me get some of the water off the tarp with my tripod right in front of me. Oh, that was icy chunk. Yep, a little bit wet. Okay, tarp is good. It's been a good test having this equipment outside for winter. It survived. It did not break. So this stuff could handle 45 below zero. Oh, her name is Hope. Oh, that's so sweet. Be nice to each other. I do fight a little bit. Well, because you guys are young. That's normal. So it's young fun. I call it young fun. Benny, we got Mr. Benny. Hello, Benny. It took forever to get a girlfriend. Don't worry. You're a nice young man. And you're a handsome young man too. So don't you worry about having it take forever. Good things are worth the wait, right? So, again, yesterday, I'm sorry, everybody, that I didn't live stream yesterday. And I let everything get in my way, used every excuse. Chaos is no excuse. I still could spare 5 minutes to come outside at midnight. So every now and then you'll see me do a random weird thing. If I'm not on here live streaming at an odd hour, if I miss the day live stream, then just know that I'm trying to get that motivation. Well, if I'm really sick, I'll just put it on a post. But when chaos happens, or if I'm traveling too, sometimes I can't live stream when I'm traveling. Oh, you're going to text her. Okay, Remington. Cool. Brianna! Hey, Brianna. Hey, Katie. Oh, goodness. I'm glad I'm exercising. I have gained weight. I want to blame the prednisone steroid that I had to get on, but that's been tapered down. No excuses now. I gotta count my calories and keep exercising. Tom says the melted snow patch is getting larger and larger. Yes, under here it is. And I think this is back to being melted. Nope, this is frozen. It was a melted puddle. We're still right at freezing temperature. Right at almost zero. Let me check the thermometer. I'll be right back. I forgot to look. Let's see. Yeah, it's at 37. Let's see, 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Celsius is 3 Celsius. Yes, so that's the temperature today. So we're right still at freezing. Oh, I leave Sunday. So I have to have lots of rest. And it's supposed to be chances of rain the entire 3 days I'm in Ireland, which is, oh well, I'll just bring an umbrella or buy one. Let's see. Benny says, no worries. I'm glad to see you outside. Yes, thank you. Yesterday I did get out and about. I was running errands and then I stopped by with dinner for my daughter and grandkids and spent some time with them. So that was the high point of my day. But all around that was chaos. Tom says, don't have to dig it out of the snow anymore. Nope. It's nice that everything is melting. Really nice. I'm very happy. Tom Law, we won't be far away. I'm still in Yorkshire. Yep, we'll be in the same latitude pretty much. I'll when I'm live streaming at the beach that I walk on, I'll be going, hello, Tom. Howdy ho, Tom. I'll be waving across the pond. Well, the pond is the Atlantic, but waving across the straits. Oh, goodness. Getting tired. Wow, there's 12 people on here. Holy carmoli guacamole. Goodness. I came out originally in shorts and t-shirt, but there's a little bit of a breeze, just a wee bit of a breeze that made me grumpy. So I put on an under long shirt and pantalones so I won't be cold. Oh, goodness. Tom says it's surprisingly expensive to get to Ireland from the UK. I still never been. Oh, really? Wow. We got Dirt Bike. Hello, Dirt Bike. Welcome. Everybody, go help Dirt Bike's analytics and algorithm. Go watch a few of his stuff and click like so you can get back into the algorithm. And, I was going to talk to Tom about the price from your area to Ireland. You think would be cheap with Ryanair. Dirt Bike says, thank you. Little Mommy says, okay. Let's see. Yeah, for some reason, Dirt Bike fell out of the algorithm and his stuff was getting put in the basement, YouTube basement, I want to call it. His stuff dropped off. So it does happen. It's happened to me for various reasons that are my own fault. So I've learned not to mix certain things with my channel. Oh, goodness. Politics is the biggest one. I'm not going to mix politics in my YouTube whatsoever. And religion we could talk gently about. But that's about it. Yeah. Keep the community happy and strong and clean and just nice straight path. But yeah, the price, it's pretty cheap. Even if I didn't use my air miles to fly from Fairbanks, Alaska to Dublin, Ireland, if I were to pay cash, I can get a ticket, usually on Delta, for Delta Airline, for $550 round trip Fairbanks to Dublin. I used my air miles and I spent $78 round trip, or $79 round trip with my air miles. So it's kind of amazing to think that you're in the UK and it's kind of expensive to travel from there the short distance to Dublin when we can do it all the way from Alaska for $550 cash or air miles plus a little bit of money. Crazy to think. It does help that Fairbanks and Anchorage, Alaska and Seattle were major international areas. So my flight is going to be so wonderfully simple. It's going to be Fairbanks to Seattle, short layover, Seattle to Dublin direct. So it's going to be cool. Not long layovers. On Aer Lingus direct out of Seattle. I've never flown Aer Lingus, so I'm excited. And Alaska Air Fairbanks to Seattle. Let's see. Dirtbike said, thank you. Dirtbike said, oh man, I hate California in the summer. Yes, I lived in Studio City. It can get miserable. I lived there for 2.5 years when I worked in the industry. Benny says, I call it YouTube jail. Yeah, for some reason, if you get into the wrong algorithm, it can tank you. YouTube jail. Yep. The quickest way is to niche down into a very narrow-pocketed niche that's a dangerous niche to get into. I like to be in the niche of expansive, just happiness. That's the best way to put it. Expansiveness of happiness. Bringing joy and happiness. Dirtbike says it's 84 degrees right now, and oh man, it's too hot. Yep. It does get to the 80s here in Fairbanks, in North Pole area. We do get warm here. And Dirtbike says, I am not mentally prepared for 100+ weather. Yes, that's Vegas days when I lived there. Oh my gosh, hot. Tom says, like a daytime talk show. Yeah, but not a controversial yuck talk show. Just rays of happiness and joy. That sounds so cliche, or it sounds so GERPy. There's the word, a GERPy. I want a GERPy channel with a GERPy audience. I just made a word up. GERPy's good. Oh, Tom says, keep it light. Yep, exactly. Nobody wants to dabble in this, that, all the other stuff. This is a place just to be GERPy happy and motivated. Everybody can get motivated, no matter how opposite people might think. So I think everybody can come together and be GERPy happy together. There's a new little term, GERPy happy. I might put that on the title on this. Motivation needed, GERPy happy. Oh, Tom says, yeah, to get to Ireland is only half the cost of flying to the Philippines, which is 8,000 miles away. Wow. Crazy. We could take the ferry across, actually. They do have a lot of ferries, I noticed. We were sending love emojis a lot. Oh, that's so cute, Remington. That is way too cute. See, when I was young, we didn't have social media. We didn't have cell phones. Yeah, we had to write notes with a piece of paper. Tom says, derpy. Yep. Derpy happy. Oh, love that, says Benny. Derpy happy. Yep, that best describes it. Everybody deserves to be derpy happy, no matter if we think the same or think opposite. There's got to be a time when people can just be in the room together and be derpy happy. Yeah. And if they can't, then there's a door. There's always a door in derpy happy land. Swansea to Cork is half 1,000 miles. Yeah, and Cork is at the south of Ireland. Swearable prices. Oh my goodness, you're going to make me do some searching here. Yeah. Crazy. What, you come out of York? Well, you could probably take a train to the main port. £1,000. Jeez Louise. It's a lot of moolah. Oh, I don't have to buy any euros. I went through my stash of currencies that I have from flying all over everywhere. I mean, I have Philippine pesos, Vietnamese dong, Japanese yen, and 100 euros. Yeah, so I don't have to do any conversion or anything. I've already got it. I'm so happy. Usually I just use my card. You know, you tap it. But I got some euro. I know, right? Says Benny. People get non-derpy happy in Fortnite when I kill them. And they start saying bad stuff. And I'm like, there's a leave button, lol. Exactly. Keep all the yuck yuck out of the derpy happy landville village. Looks like another beautiful day there. Yes, VIP Tough, welcome. It is. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. The snow is still here though. It's taking its sweet time melting. Oh, goodness. I've learned too with my YouTube to relax because my watch hours are going backwards. Because last year's watch hours are pulling me down a little bit. I was getting discouraged and I wanted to start uploading lots and lots of stuff. It's like, nope. Slow down. Upload things that make you happy, that you're proud of. So tonight I'll be uploading something that makes me very happy, very proud. Oh, but my short has hit about 3,000 views. I was like, yay! So cool. So that made me happy. But tonight I will be uploading the short that matches the long form. The long form will be about a minute long. It's going to be the blanket toss, where, you know, people toss you up in the air. Eskimo trampoline, basically. Nakulakak. Let's see, Nakulaktak. I think that's how you say it. I have to get better at that. Doobie says, have there been any more bad mods? Not yet. I think I cracked down on it pretty good. So they're hidden from being able to comment on here. So if any pop up, they'll get put into, I'll hide them. They can see what we're saying, but they can't comment. So that's the way it needs to be. So thanks for asking, Doobie Rem. Benny, only if it wouldn't have snowed and iced, it would be really melty. Yes, this last bit of snow snowed and iced up pretty good. The roads are good. I'm glad for that. VIP Tough, I hope you guys have a great and productive week. Thank you. You too. Always happy to see you stop by. Doobie Ram, derpy means foolish or stupid. Oh, really? It's a real word? I thought I was just making up a word. Okay, we're stupid happy. Foolishly happy. Still sticks. I love it. We're a stupid happy village of foolishly happy people. Benny, that's cool. Can't wait to see that video. Yeah, I was hemming and hawing on how I wanted to go about it, because I'm hitting the 48-hour mark with the short, because when you have a 1 of 10 short, you're supposed to let it ride for 48 hours. So I'm hitting that. And now it's time to release something. And I wanted to first release that, the blanket toss. Nakulakatak. Nakulaktak. There we go. Tom says, like Scottish tossing. The cabra. I don't know how to say that. But they throw people instead of logs. That's cool. I gotta see that. Woo! Oh! Squirrels! You scared the bejesus out of me. Woo! They're chasing each other. Wow. Whew. There they go. They're over there. I didn't look for moose again. Oh, well, you guys will tell me if there's moose. Doobie's Rem says, yes, I searched to make sure it's not anything bad. Okay, well, we'll take it as derpy. Derpy in a positive way. We're stupidly happy in a good way. Some people would like to take it the other way, that we're foolishly happy. Okay, so that's perfect. It could be taken both directions by anybody who thinks differently. So that's cool. I like that. Wow. Less trees. People have been chopping down some trees. Holy cow. Okay. Anyway, and Benny says, I saw 2 of them running really fast earlier in my backyard. Yeah, the squirrels are out happy as can be. It's throwing trees. That's cool. The thing that you said they do in Scotland, I've seen where they throw the big poles. I've seen that. Ooh, getting tired. I've actually gotten a good workout. That's a good thing. Wow, 12 people on here. That's still so super duper cool. Super duper looper cool. Gotta scan for moose. No moose. Looking forward to better, warmer weather to start melting things. Yeah, they toss the caber. My husband will know how to say that. And Doobie says, I'm going to leave. Bye, see you tomorrow. Bye, Doobie Remington. Thank you for popping by. Always happy to see you guys. Oh, okay. We can do a wind down on this now. I think the shot's still going to be fine. Woo-wee. Okay. Oh, okay, a little bicycle ride down. I'm actually getting a good workout in today. It was awesome. Woo! And today I get to stay home. I don't have to run around. I just have to make sure my son has a ride home from work, which I think he might. Okay. Tom says it's legitimate. You just have dirty minds. I don't get it. I'm slow. I don't get it. Sorry. I missed it. Okay, let's see. Let's move it a little bit this way. Oops, there. Move it a little bit that way. Slickery dickory do here. There we go. I think that'll work. No, I chopped the bear out of it. Okay, bear. You gotta get a little closer then. There. Does that work? I hope. Oh wait, the pole's in the way now. Dur. Well, Tom explains because I didn't get it. There. Does that help with the pole? I don't want the pole in the shot. 15-second delay. Oh, goodness. Okay, a little bit less of the pole. That might have done it. Okay. I'm getting tired. I think that the T word means something else here too. Tossing, tosser. Oh, got it. Now I know what you're saying. Okay, I get it now. So now I don't like the shot again. It's too far that way. Probably because the tripod is so close. Okay. Okay. Just go like this. You know, I have the phone not reversed, so I can come on this side and get the shot the way I like it. Okay. I think that there. That makes me happy. Whoa. Goodness gracious. This thing is a good workout. The bicicleta is not as much because it's just the lower body. There we go. It's another lighthearted one, similar to Pratt. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay, Benny is got a goat. I always forget what the meaning of the goat is. It's kid-friendly swearing. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm tired. This snow needs to melt. It's too hard and crunchy for me to do some snow diving. I was going to jump off the roof, but there's a good crunchy layer, so that's not good. My roof is kind of low. It's just a one story. Wow, 10 people on here. That's awesome. I don't even know how long I've been going. Oh, very tired now, but in a good way. It's a good tired. Yesterday, didn't get a workout going. Today, I'm doing a double, so that's good. I was worried when he jumped off the car. I figured I had my spike boots. Now, if I didn't have my spike boots, I wouldn't have done it because I could have slipped off of the truck, but the truck has on the rim right where I put my boots. I knew my boots would grip because, like I said, I had these big spikes in them, and I could get the little bit of a launch that I needed. But had I slipped, yeah, I wouldn't have done it if I had tennis shoes on or any other shoe. Just those spiky boots, I knew I could get a good little push off. So I knew I could make it. I knew I could. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. But it was cool. It was fun. I showed it to my grandson last night. He goes, "Whoa, Grandma!" And I showed them me going, you know, face flap. And he wants to do it with me. So I said, one of these days when there's some good soft, fluffy snow, we'll do that together. So it's fun to do. Kids love doing that on the playground. Extreme grandma, yeah. I think, you know, I'm 57, so I think, oh, I'm young. I'm still young in my mind. But it's like, wait, I'm 2 years and a handful of months away from 60. But then to me, that doesn't seem old. So I guess it's all relative as you age. Oh, careful of your hips. There's one thing I don't have a problem with are my hips. No problem with my hips. No problem with my legs. None. Everything is waist up. None. I've got a lot of strength and endurance waist down with the strength from having really no injuries. I've had, you know, multiple injuries in my hand, multiple surgeries, you know, all that kind of stuff. So that I have to be careful of is hands, especially this hand. This has been reconstructed, this hand. And you know, my fistula, my arm, surgeries on this arm, three surgeries on this arm and the hand. So waist down, hips, never had hip problems. I'm so lucky. And yeah, I don't think I have to worry about hip problems. I don't have never had any problem with that. I'm so happy. Walking, I can do that a lot. It does help that I have that skiing background and cross-country running background, or that strength, the muscles, the muscle memory, things like that. That's why I like doing this exercise. I just don't think, and it just happens. I don't feel like I'm exercising. I feel like it's just happening. Like this, I wasn't even thinking. To me, cross-country skiing is like ingrained in my muscle memory. One day I'll have to pull out the cross-country ski pictures. I think the best I did in high school is I placed 18th in the state. That's the best I did. Elementary school, I think I placed 4th in the state for my grade. I think that's the best I did. Yeah. But skiing here is a big deal. Cross-country skiing, it's a huge deal. Tom said, I thought my hands were immune to anything before I suddenly busted my little finger into a funny shape. Yes. I think you saw that x-ray. It was eek. Yes. You did a good break on it. I did see that. I said, why haven't I seen this? Man, you broke it good. It was wonky. This, I was warming up for a ski race, and I fell going down a hill warming up, and my strap snapped my thumb back and ripped all the ligaments and broke a bone right here. And it was rendered useless with no ligaments. I couldn't move it, so they had to reconstruct, rebuild. And I got quite a bit of the function back, but not all of it. So I was young, so I just adapted. But being young helps. Dislocated but severe. Youchies, it was. I was like, why haven't I seen this? This is horrific. Ugh! My daughter, she showed me a picture of her x-ray. She just broke the bone right here. This bone, broke it. And her rotator cuff is ripped. She's in bad shape with that. Yeah, it's been 3 or 4 years. I still feel it. Yeah, as we get older, it's harder for that recovery. This happened when I was 17 on this one. So I healed up quickly, but again, I didn't regain all the function back. It's limited, but it's all I know now since, let's see, that's what, do math, Katie, 40 years of knowing it this way. Like when I drive, I don't do that. When I drive, I do this. My hand stays on the steering wheel like this. You can see that. Not this. This feels wrong. So I hold the steering wheel like that. Like this. See? Not like that. Feels wrong. Feels like a strain. Weird little stuff. And then Benny, yes, he's got his broken wrist. Everyone's breaking stuff. Did you have to get plastic on your thumb, Katie? Plastic? No, I went through 3 casts and a surgery on my thumb, but not plastic. Back in the day, I don't know what plastic is, but they just went in, drilled through, sewed up the ligaments to make it work again. But I don't know what plastic is, Benny. Tom says, unfortunately, I was a professional classic guitarist before. Oh my goodness, you should play more guitar. Yes, and when I drum, it has affected how I drum, how I hold the stick. This hand gets fatigued quicker. And I started drumming when I was 12. And like I said, this happened at 15. And I learned to play drumsticks with the stick between my finger too. And then like that, so that I could still play. And a baker as a living. So as baker as a living, you're using your hands a lot when you're making the dough balls. A lot of hand kneading. It's fatiguing on the hands. Can't really do either with this finger. Well, you can still play guitar pretty cool. I was going to say a bad, the other naughty word. You can still play the guitar really well. Yeah, you should do more videos with the guitar. That would be cool. Benny says, I forgot what it was called exactly, but all right, lol. And your wrist is better now, right, Benny? Because Benny had a broken wrist. Tom says, I have to relearn after 30 years of playing. It hurts like heck after 5 minutes. Yeah, dude, just like find a way to adapt to compensate for the lack of what you could have done before. That's what I do with drumming, because I get frustrated with drumming because I can't bounce the stick like I used to be able to bounce it. And so I adjusted how I drum to be more simplistic, but still get into the groove and do the beat. So maybe try that, like a more simplified version that doesn't hurt. Because it's a passion, right, to play the guitar, and it's a passion for me to play the drums. So adapt, improvise, overcome. That's pretty much how I drum now. I drum not like I used to drum at all. I forgot what it was called exactly, but all right. Well, yeah, it might be a plastic splint, I'm thinking. I have to relearn after 30 years of playing. Yes, it hurts like heck. Yep, sure is better. Good. It's a major finger. Yeah. For me, having the thumb wonky just really affects this hand on the bounce. So this hand makes up for it. This hand, I can still get the bounce on the stick. This one is like a dead boom, boom, boom. This is the wonky, derpy hand. I started when I was 9. It's built into my body. Exactly. It's your natural talent. Same with drumming for me. When I play drums, I don't think. I just play. And I have to stop thinking about the hand that's derpy and just let it be this big thunk, thunk, thunk hand. It can do what it can do, and this hand has to make up for the rest. and my leg. I can still do the triplets on this foot. So my triplets there, and what little bit this leg can do, because my hi-hat leg is not as proficient in just normalness. But the pain, yes. Try to pretend like you don't have the finger and play without using the finger and try to adapt. I play like I don't have a thumb that works right. And it just is, like I said, clunky. It's a dead weight arm, and it just does little bits. Everything else does the rest to make up for it. So if you have a good hand, have that hand do most of the work of the finger that can't work, or the hand that can't work. Because you know how you can play with one hand on the guitar? Have your one good hand make up for the little bit that the other hand can't do. Maybe on the drums, I might try to show you how I do it. Just, yeah, because it's hard to figure out for 30 years. It's ingrained in you. It's who you are. Same with me. These 3 limbs are great. And it's automatically reaches for it. I know. Maybe try taping it. Tape your finger. What I used to do until because I just finished up physical therapy and everything with my hands because I lost some strength in them. I used a rubber band and I attached it to the drum stick, and then I attached the rubber band to my hand, my finger. So, because I kept dropping the drumsticks, and that helped a lot. Maybe tape your finger so it doesn't do it and start. Yeah, okay, yeah, taped finger might be good. Not too tight, exactly. Because if I keep dropping my drumsticks, I can't play. So I attached the drumstick to me. One time I used duct tape too to attach it to me, but the rubber band had more flexibility in it. And now I've been playing the drums without the rubber bands on my drumsticks attached to my fingers. Now I'm playing, I still drop them, but not as much. And I've adapted and changed how I play. I've simplified the beats and the rhythms more. Yeah, have a double finger and let the other finger provide the pressure. Yes, but yeah. And then play, and your body will naturally start to adapt to that because it is your natural talent. And you'll still have fun because you might not be playing complex, complicated things, but you'll be playing a groove. It could be a simplified groove, simplified rhythm, but it's still satisfying. It's like when I play a simplified rhythm on the drums and you can feel that groove, you're in the hook. It's like, oh yeah, that's great. It's fun. And that's the whole thing with being able to play our instrument, is to have fun doing it. Because as we get older, it's like having fun. We find fun in the simplest things. And for me, playing drums, that's just fun. It's like I'm a happy time. And I don't let myself get frustrated that I can't do what I used to do because, I've lost some of that ability. And as we age, we're going to lose more and more ability. Like Phil Collins, he can't play the drums anymore. It's like, wow. I don't want to get to that point, but he's at that point where he just cannot play the drums like he used to. He can do basic, simple boom chuck, boom chuck. That's about it. And he was a superb drummer, but you just hit a point where your body can't, and you just play what you can. So I need all of them. I'm never going to play the same. Yep, I dwell on things. Isn't Elton John going blind? Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah. As we get older, all musicians as they get older, we're never going to be able to play the same. Never. That's part of aging. But the older we get, like if I play the drums, like whoa, that grandma's playing the drums, or if like an old person is on the guitar jamming away, wow, look at that old person playing the guitar. We still look kind of cool, kind of bad. You know what? Bad booty, the other word. But the whole point is to have fun doing it, I think. Yeah, just having fun. I don't play through the entire songs. I don't even try to play through an entire song. I play segments because I'm going to get too tired. So I'll play half of a song, go to another song, play half of it, go to another one. Because I know I can't play the whole thing. I'll get way too tired. And Benny did a Saturn. I don't know what that is, but it's cute. I didn't know Elton John was going blind. Tom says, lol, I do occasionally shock people when I pick up a guitar with my classical stuff. Exactly. You're cool. As you get older and you can do this, you're cool. And so it's kind of, we've gone from having to really show that we're really proficient at our instrument when we're young to, as we get older, like, yeah, look what I can do. So yeah, pick up the guitar, immobilize the finger, because it will reach. I know what you're talking about. Now that I took the rubber band off the drumstick and finger, I just accepted I'm going to drop the stick. Every now and then I'll drop the stick, and I have more weight, and I just grab it. So, and I'm not trying to be in a band or anything. I just do it for fun because it's just satisfying to play in that groove, in the rhythm. Woo! It's fun. Todd said, one I like playing, but it's getting extra difficult, is called Robert's Rag. I'll have to look that up. I've not heard of it. Robert's Rag. I'll definitely look it up. I try to play the drums twice a week, if I remember. Sometimes I play the drums just to blow off steam. Sometimes just to break boredom. Other times, if I'm depressed, play the drums, come outside, live stream, or go play the drums. It's always nice. A classical guitar tune, Robert's Rag. I want to look it up, but then I might get copyright strike. So I don't want to risk that. My goodness, it's 3:32. I gotta get going. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. It's getting late. Oh, I made up for not doing yesterday's exercise. Woo! Awesome sauce. Okay, I better end here. It's getting late. I know it's very late for you, Tom. Very, 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 very late. Go get in the sunshine. Don't slip, don't fall. Okay. All right. So I'm going to say goodbye, and I am going to go inside and get the next task I have to get done before 4 p.m. It's 3:32 p.m. Alaska time. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. The next, let's see, Saturday I'll see you. Sunday I fly to Ireland. Forget what time, noontime I leave. So I might try to live stream before I get on the airplane, or live stream in Seattle. That might work better. Okay, anyway, Sunday will be a wonky, fun day. Okay, thumbs up from Tom. Alrighty, bye-bye everybody. See you tomorrow. Cleanna, thank you for watching. Well, I had the phone switched the wrong way. There we go. Now I can say goodbye. All right, see you guys later. Thanks for watching Cleanna Puck. Thank you very much.